Abby and Jess, there's miles of oil tanks like these here in Cushing, all part of the Keystone Pipeline. Now, President Trump wants to go into phase 2 of that project, expanding the Keystone XL pipeline. And of course, that would impact people here in Cushing when it comes to oil distribution and these tanks.
I know that it's an economy that really goes up and down, and it can be hard.
A boom in the oil industry.
Back in 2020, when the rest of the world was honestly pretty slow and shut down, Cushing was thriving.
Means a boom for small towns like Cushing, Oklahoma, the pipeline crossroads of the world.
I have people stay here with us who are welders, they're tank painters, they're doing everything, they're inspectors. There's a lot of different industries that come to play on these pipelines.
The manager of Oasis Hotels says she's seen the impact firsthand when the Keystone Pipeline was built and hundreds were in town filling these rooms. But the second phase of the Keystone XL pipeline project was halted. Now President Trump wants to bring it back. The new line would connect Canada to Nebraska and would link with the finished pipeline system. One man who worked in the oil field for years says if the second phase is done, oil production would increase, meaning more oil bought and sold and benefits for Cushing.
That's where it really benefits Cushing and other towns similar, because they're storage tanks. If the oil is just being stored, it's not doing anything.
The company who is building the second phase of the Keystone XL pipeline told KOCO they've moved on from the project. Now those in towns like Cushing are wondering if it'll be built.
I'm just hopeful for the phone to start ringing again.
Now, President Trump says that he wants a company to pick up the project and build it. He's promising easy approvals and an almost immediate start. Reporting live in Cushing, Elise Jones, KOCO 5 News.